and he'll be doing the buttons.
Yeah, you made a good effort there, but once again,
Got bored.
Word to your enemy, Rick, and they defeated you once again. Just run out of steam with the sentences.
Every week I think, well, I'm really going to make an effort now. I've chosen some records.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's as far as it goes, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe you should write out what you're going to say at the top of the show. Write that out. Get a nice big crayon.
I like to keep a little bit of,
a little bit of something, a little bit of spark, a little bit of liveliness to it. Sure. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to
it's great to be out of the house again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just I was going to say, because we've been doing this for a long time now with a little break. But XFM are bringing new listeners all the time. I've heard 4 or 5 a week.
Really?
Yeah. New listeners tune in
alive.
to XFM 104.9.
Beware.
Yeah. And we might take it for granted the people that know who we are, know who you are, know who Carl is.
Sure.
Now, if if you're a regular, then you know exactly who we are. But for those of you who don't, I'm Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais, a BAFTA award-winning actor and writer.
Steve Merchant, all those.
A friend of yours.
Yeah. And this is the important thing. Carl Pilkington.
Absolutely.
Our producer. I say producer. He was the bloke who was lumbered with a job. When I said, listen, I used to run the desk in the old days. When I used to press the buttons and run the desk and everything. And now I said, listen, I've been on the telly. I do not press my own buttons. And Carl said, well, I don't really work weekends. And they went, well, you do if you want to keep your job.
Absolutely.
And we were lumbered with him. And then we discovered that he's not just a little dork, a little manky sort of idiot.
Sure.
He's got nice shirt. He's got, you know what I mean? He's got something else.
Absolutely.
He's got a certain,
he brings another dimension, yeah.
Yeah, and he started having a little chat, and we discovered that he had quite a lot to say.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, and I think I was wondering maybe we should maybe play another tune, but after that, I just think we should re-familiarise our radio audience with Carl, and any new listeners, just somehow going to let them get to know the real Carl again.
Well, if you are new, you'll find that we like some old songs, some new songs, some chit-chat. We get serious sometimes. There's some tears and some laughter. Yeah. We kicked off with Oasis' new one, Little by Little. We're going to go back in time now to Iggy Pop and his Stooges with I'm Bored. Iggy Pop on board on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais.
Steve Merchant here as well.
Yeah, little Carl Pilkington. Well, to reintroduce or introduce people for the first time to Carl, I think we should have a...
Yeah, maybe sort of a quick Q&A, Carl, and we don't need sort of lengthy answers from you. We don't need lots of detail. It can be just a couple of sentences.
Just to get a flavour of who you are.
Yeah, so firstly, name, obviously, Carl Pilkington. Age, Carl?
I'll be 30 next month.
Really?
This month? No, next. Where are we?
I don't think we need to ask any more questions.
We've done it.
That's it.
I think we've
Welcome
done it
to the world of Carl Pilkington.
I think. I thought it would take 3 or 4 questions
thought it was going to be at least,
to really explain
that was the first question. Absolutely
God.
incredible. But we can't really leave it there because we haven't got enough else to do to fill up the 2 hours. So let's pursue this line of inquiry.
Yeah.
Age. What was the age, Carl? In a couple of months.
When were you born?
I'll be 72.
Right. What month? What day?
I'm on the cusp.
You're on the cusp of a day.
Well, 23rd of September.
Okay.
72.
So anyway. Okay, right, good.
And you were talking there about, obviously, a star sign where you're on the cusp.
Yeah.
You believe in that, do you?
Nope.
You don't believe in star signs?
No, not really.
But you do believe in ghosts, I understand.
No, because
paranormal.
But the star sign thing, you've got how many different star signs are they?
12, isn't it?
Right, and then you've got, loads of people.
Yeah. You do the math.
So they're saying that, there's only 12 different sorts of people in the world.
Exactly. That's exactly right. It's made up. It's made up nonsense. It's non-science.
It's pseudoscience.
It's hairy man and dyed hair woman science.
Yes.
Isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to you, Carl. Where were you born?
In Manchester.
Okay. What GCSE results did you get?
I got was it an E? You got an E.
You got an E in history. And how did you find out that
information?
You found out
because you thought you couldn't remember what you got. You didn't turn up, and you thought you'd done about 3, one of which wasn't history. And actually,
I knew I did art.
Yeah, you didn't. I'm telling you didn't, because we checked.
Yeah.
You did one. You turned up for history. You did history. You got an E in
I
history.
definitely did art. I made a little clay man.
Yeah, you've got to register for O-levels. You don't just do it and then phone up and say, how was that? And they go,
I'm sending you a clay man. See what you think. Send me a grade.
Yeah, there's all things. There's forms to fill out and things like that, Carl.
Anyway,
Yeah, go on.
Who was your closest childhood friend?
Closest. At what age?
Well, when you were young, when you were.
Oh, I remember this. It's a fella. Is it someone making, isn't it?
Well, he wasn't really a close mate. Darren Buckley was me.
Darren Buckley.
Yeah.
He was me.
Tell us
close
briefly
mate.
about Darren. I've forgotten about Darren.
He's the one who all the girls liked him. He
Did they?
He had permed hair. He used to have his hair like a footballer.
Sure.
His
Were you jealous of him? Were you
dad was a copper.
Did you hang around with Darren like in the hope of getting maybe his kind of cast-offs?
Nah, it's weird with me, and I wasn't that bothered about having loads of mates and that. I sort of,
Sure.
I had lots of mates, but I could do without them.
You had a magpie, didn't you?
You had a
mate?
bird, didn't
I was happy playing with my magpie.
Yeah, what happened to him?
It flew away,
Yeah.
but I wasn't bothered because it was giving me grief towards the end, wasn't it? It was popping me grifter tyres and that,
Yeah, sure.
flying down, pecking me head.
Sure. Now, you went to school with a number of different interesting people, some of whom
Two
were
of which,
freaks.
I understand, had big heads and webbed toes.
Is that right?
Yet they were not related to each other, and they weren't friends with each other. Why weren't they friends with each other?
Because that'd be obvious.
Did they wear shoes, or did they walk around in their webbed?
Were they good at
feet?
swimming? Were they good at swimming?
I don't know. I don't think they ever went swimming.
Did they ever talk? Did they ever look over at each other and think?
Yeah, we should hang out more.
I told you something in the week as well. There was another lad at school had a pigeon chest.
He had a what?
Can we come back to this?
He had a pigeon
I think we
chest.
should play a record, Carl, because I think we've hooked them now.
Yeah.
I think
There's no one switching off now, Rick.
No, play a record. Blur, coffee and TV. Carl, I said it's not the best Blur song when it was playing. You know, I don't want to diss it, but you know, it's not the best one. I mean, that's
Absolutely not.
fact.
Sure.
You know, Carl went like the video though, that little milk carton.
Yeah.
Bit sad. It's tragic, isn't it? He went. This is all to himself. I'm not even joining in. And then he went, yeah, but it's all right at the end. He goes to heaven. He finds a little girl milk carton. Just lives out a little thing and is that like you on your paper round that little milk carton walking around like that? I imagine you. Oh, people don't know about it. If you just tuned in, Carl had a paper round
It's his favourite job ever.
and he maintains it's the best job he's ever had. Isn't it, Carl?
Wait,
Go on.
I don't know what's so weird about that.
It's a paper round.
Yeah, but look,
It's
forget
not the
all
most
that.
fulfilling of jobs.
Look at the way it works, right? You get it out of the way at the start of the day, so you got the rest of the day to yourself.
It's the same as signing on.
You're your own boss. You know.
Same as signing on.
Well, you're not your own boss. The guy
Yeah.
at the news agency.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's great.
You've proven me wrong there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Nah. Yeah. Nah, not really. Would that stand up in court? Where you were found with the dagger? Nah.
Was I?
when are we playing a new game?
Oh, Carl's got a new game. Carl's very excited. Oh,
But we were talking about something before we
Yeah,
did the
well,
record.
the freaks used to go. You had people with big heads, two feet, didn't hang around each other. That would be too obvious. You had a fella with a pigeon chest.
Yeah, what's the story with the pigeon chest?
Don't know how it happened. It was like it looked like somebody sort of hit him on the back with a big hammer, and it had come out at the front.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it since.
Could that have been the answer?
Why he had it?
Why had it? Possibly, I suppose, in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, don't know. Never asked him.
It's just come back to haunt you, has it, the pigeon chest?
No, it's just that you know when you mentioned about kids at school, I forgot all about him. You're talking about the kids with the web feet and the big heads,
Yeah.
and I forgot about the little old
The pigeon chest.
pigeon
lad.
boy.
Yeah, pigeon.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm a big fan of that TV show. It's on digital TV. A lot of people won't have it, but Inside the Actor's Studio with James
Yeah.
Lipton.
Yeah.
And he interviews lots of big Hollywood stars, and he always asks them these same questions at the end. Can I just run a few of them past you?
Go on.
Okay. So, if you could do any other profession other than the one you do now, what profession would you do?
Can you just change that to apart from a paper round?
Apart from a paper round.
Oh,
If you do any other
okay.
profession, Carl.
And it doesn't matter about like.
Doesn't matter if you've got the skills or anything. In an ideal world, if you had the ability.
Well, I think I'm about to buy somewhere, so I reckon something using using tools and like doing a bit of plumbing and that.
So a plumber.
Well, sort of an all-rounder.
Right. A handyman.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think, you don't get paid that much, but it's useful, isn't it? So,
But you get your own show, couldn't you, with Carol Smiley eventually?
well, all that, but the money that you don't make, you save by not having to pay someone else to do the chores. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know what that sentence meant.
Right.
No.
A plumber, how much is the average plumber on?
The money you don't make, you save on not getting someone else to do it. No, just think of that. No, look, break that sentence down. Are there any...
Sorry, Rick, but people who live in glass houses.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just go back to Lipton quickly. We've got a couple to get through here. So, your favourite noise or sound? Favourite sound or noise?
Oh,
Is it me?
no.
It's not me.
Hang on a minute.
It's not me. Are you sure it's not me, Carl?
I like Elvis.
Noise.
Elvis. In the ghetto.
The sound of Elvis.
Elvis in the Ghetto. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your least favourite noise or sound? I don't think it should really be records and music. Noises, things that you hear at home or whatever.
Maybe like a sound of a
The least favourite noise.
least favourite.
The sound of...
Probably like
sound of ghosts.
fire engines and that.
Right.
That's annoying.
Except if your house was on fire, presumably.
I think it's a bit unnecessary.
You think they're just doing it to wind people up?
I live on like a busy street and it's happening all the time, and it is like just sort of have a blast of it and people will hear it. You don't have to keep it going.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
So that is
Okay.
pretty annoying.
And if heaven exists, Carl, when you get to the pearly gates, what would you like God to say to you as he welcomes you into heaven? What would you like God to say to you?
Who asks these? What show's this?
It's a programme where celebrities are interviewed by a guy, an American interviewer, and he always asks these questions at the very end.
What would it say to God?
What would you say to God?
what-
If you believed in heaven, and if heaven exists, when you eventually go up to heaven and you're welcomed in through the gates
In
by
your
God,
parker and your stussy T-shirt and your...
what do you want God to say to you as he welcomes you in?
Say, you know, all right. Don't know. Just be friendly.
That's the reindeer section.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice stuff. It's a kind of Scottish supergroup. Lots of different artists from
Ben and
Scottish
Sebastian
bands.
have
Ben
got
and
to be
Sebastian.
involved. Is it a lead singer from them?
It may well be, on that particular track. There's different people. Mull Historical Society, Idlewild, Teenage Fan Club, different people from all those bands get together with a guy called Gary Lightbody from Snow Patrol, and he writes
And
the
all
tunes.
that on XFM 104.9, Steve.
Absolutely. Let me just name that track. That track was Grand Parade from their current album, Son of Evil Reindeer.
Feeder, come back around on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais. But who are you?
Oh, thanks for asking, Rick. Steve Merchant.
With us, Carl Pilkington. Well, Carl, now I know I shouldn't, but I met Carl in the week against
I
Steve.
told you should do
I
this.
know,
You know, you should
but
wait
then
till
when
the weekend.
he starts saying things like, "Oh, is this love with a picture?" I go, "No, save it," and we just sit there. And I'm scared to talk in case he comes. But you did tell me a couple of little things, didn't you? True stories that that I mean I enjoy. Can you tell Steve one about the doctor?
Right.
Oh, God.
No,
Is this something that happened to a friend of yours, or is this...
I read about it.
You read about it? Okay.
There's this little lad. Right.
Okay.
First of all, it's years ago, right? When
Right,
they
old
didn't
times.
have decent doctors in like every town and that.
Yeah.
And this little kid is dead ill, right?
Yeah.
And the local doctor.
Well, there's a phone call involved, so I don't
Yeah,
really
well,
get
let
the
me get to
impression
it.
that it's like medieval.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't say that. I just said it's years ago.
Go on
So
then.
this kid's ill, right?
Yeah.
And he's lying in the bed, and he's all going funny colour and that.
Yeah.
And his mum says, "I'm going to get the local doctor round." The local doctor comes round, and he says, "Oh," I said, "I don't know what's up with him." He said, "Leave it with me."
With me.
He
The doctor said that.
I'll have He said, I'll phone up a top doctor
Okay.
who was in America or somewhere like that. And so he goes to the phone. in his office, and he calls America, and because it's years ago, the phone line isn't that good. It's all crackly and that. Right? So he's talking to the doctor, and he's saying, "I've got this kid. He's a funny colour, and you know, he's really weak, and that. I don't know.
He's not giving him much to go on,
right?
Sure.
So, so the American doctor, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, what you want to do?" And it's all breaking up, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "What you got to do? You got to." It's all breaking up. You've got to give him some parrot's blood, right?
Some parrot's blood.
Well, that's what he thought he said, but the line was really bad.
Yeah.
He meant parents' blood, but he heard that he said parrot's blood. He said, "Right, I'll do that. Leave it with me."
I can see where this is going.
He goes to you know, a pet shop.
Yeah.
He says, "Give us like half a dozen parrots."
Sure.
Takes them round to the kid's house, takes the blood from the parrots, puts it into the kid. Kid's fine.
The kid's fine.
I've never
It worked.
such a load of shite in my life. I've never heard such twaddle, such just made up, enhanced, exaggerated bollocks in my
A
life.
load of old rubbish.
I
Carl.
mean, when he told me this, the doctor said, "What do I do?" And the doctor on the other end said, "Give him some blood." And the doctor went, "Where do I get blood from?"
So hang on, wait. I just need to.
Where do I get blood from? Give him some parents' blood. Give him some parents' blood. Give him some parents' blood. Yeah.
But hang on, I just need to know where you
Sorry,
read this.
Carl.
Where was this? Where did you
I
read
stitched
this?
you up. You know what he said? He said, "So do you believe it?" I went, "Tell it to Steve." He went, "Do you believe it?" I went, "Tell it to Steve." Carl.
Where did you read it?
That was on the internet.
What?
About
Where is it on
illnesses.
the internet?
I'm always looking at stuff. I was looking at stuff this morning because of your Geller last night. eating all that funny food and that, and also they all got a bit scared last night, didn't they, with a snake?
I didn't see that. So is this I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out?
Yeah. He got all worried about a snake getting on the sort of wandering about in between the sleeping bags and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were all scared, and it is so
Leave
easy.
it with me. Sorry, the doctor says, "Leave it with me." Yeah. Leave it with me.
Well, they were all scared because there's a snake, and it's so easy to find stuff out. Before they, where are they? Where is this jungle?
Australia, I
Right.
think.
Before they went, give it half an hour on the internet. I found out with snakes, you don't need to worry, right? They're deaf. They haven't got any ears.
Right.
So as long as you're really quiet,
Creep
it'll,
around,
it'll
yeah.
probably leave you alone.
Yep.
And also, they don't have eyelids. So they were suggesting if one's coming towards you, just like kick sand in its eyes. Because it can't blink, and it leaves it a bit like annoyed, and it wanders off. But they didn't do any research before they went.
Yeah.
And that's
I think your knowledge would hold you in good stead. I don't think you need to know any more than you know. Well, we're going to come back to that because he also explained to me where a saying comes from that I want you to be part of. But
And also, we should mention as well, Carl, you've come up with a competition, is this right?
brilliant competition.
You dreamt
thinks
this up?
he thinks this can go to television.
Is this an idea you've come up with?
Yeah.
Carl, I'm so looking forward to
So
it.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Continuing our exposure of myths and legends of Rockfall Tale, we exposed that myth that some maybe older rockers have had it and they've got they were never any good. And the
Yeah.
kids today,
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
people like Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart's a great artist.
He's
He's a slightly laughable man, but a great artist.
let's go back to when he was rocking.
When he cut the mustard.
Yeah. Rod Stewart, You Wear It Well
Great tune.
on XFM 104.9. Yeah, this doctor, I mean, we should find out who he is, really, and if he's still practising, because it worries me a little bit that, he did that. Also, I mean, he thinks he's got away with it, but how could he be sure those parrots wouldn't talk?
True.
Do you know what I mean? There were six of them. They probably got together and they probably put it on the internet.
I mean, I feel that story, Carl, it asks more questions than it answers.
Yeah,
Really?
like most of your stories.
Yeah, that's the
to be
problem. I always feel like I need a little bit more information. Like, did the parrot boy continue to live?
Yeah.
To a ripe old age, or did he die weeks later after this charlatan doctor who was going around, spurious
think
Did he
was
break his nose trying to crack a big nut?
No, I think he was all right. He lived to a...
See, I'd have shouted, if I was that doctor, I'd have shouted that down the phone. Are you sure you said parrot's blood?
Yeah.
You sure it was parrot's blood?
Listen, I mean, you know, I'm not the best doctor in the world, but did you say parrot's blood?
Yeah, but what you're forgetting is you're going back to the time where, like, they used leeches to do, like...
No, we're
transfusions.
not. We're going back to the late 70s if there's a phone call to America Direct.
Come on, Carl. They weren't calling America, like, in the medieval times or in the Victorian age. Come on, think about it, Carl.
Yeah.
You know, this has got to be like the 30s or 40s, the earliest. You know?
Right.
I'm intrigued to know where this is. I think there's someone on the web who's just putting information on there to lead you astray.
Yeah.
Because you're the only person who finds this stuff. Other people are using this to write theses.
What were you looking up that then? What were you looking?
I always look at weird stuff.
What were you looking for?
But what do you type in the search engine to find parrot blood stories?
What were you looking for?
There was this woman with a weird head.
Why were you looking for that? What were you
Just
doing?
because I'd heard about it. I'd heard, like, someone talking about it on another station.
Right.
About this woman with a funny head.
Right. I love the fact you're intrigued with these things. You go in the basement of Waterstones or Dillon's or somewhere, and there's these medical books that you're loving,
Yeah,
mate.
but this is free on the internet, isn't it? It's all there.
Yeah.
So what do you typed in? Weird head woman or
I think a bit
Lady with head.
yeah?
weird people or something I put in.
Sure.
Yeah.
That
Did
came
you
up.
come up?
7,000 hits, Carl Pilkington.
But it's all there, isn't it? It's interesting. The one that I was telling you before about, what's the name? The lost letter.
The lost letter. What's this?
The lost postcard that's just turned up. Some woman sent a postcard years and years ago to a niece or something, right?
Yeah.
And her niece was like 3 years old back then. And just now, like I think like yesterday or the day before, it turned up. The postcard turned up 74 years late.
74 years later.
It took 74
and that
years.
3-year-old girl's been living in the same house that whole time.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
There's no weird
You see
about
what I
that.
mean? There's always a question you can ask to just scratch the credibility of these stories.
Yeah.
There's always... It's like the apocryphal tale.
Was this the
Is it-
slugs? Was this those slugs from last week?
Yeah, well,
that
they're
were
holding back because they're slow. Because the postman slug is useless. His round takes him 74 years. Then he's got to go back to the beginning. He's got 74 years, and they can't carry the bag. That's where they go. That's why they turn to glue. That's why they turn to glue.
Oh, it's pitiful.
It is
So,
pitiful.
so you don't believe that someone sent a postcard years ago and somehow it's been stuck in the bottom of a post bag or something, and it's only just
Stuck in the bottom of a post bag?
Yeah.
That means that there's like a 95-year-old postman who's still
Yeah.
wandering around.
Did you have to pay like the difference on the charges? Because presumably it was
It wouldn't have had Queen Elizabeth's.
it was a
picture on,
penny
would it?
black. Presumably, was it?
Yeah. What would be on the stamp? It would have been invalid, surely.
don't know.
See, these are the
probably what-
questions you should ask yourself.
Because
Go
if
on.
it's the postman's fault, the post office can't turn
who
around.
was only
He's
3 at the
dead.
time himself, wasn't he? He was
No, he is dead. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
be well and truly dead now.
Yeah.
But the fact is that the post office made an error, right? They lost this letter.
Sure.
It's only just turned up. They can't turn around and say, sorry about this, I hope it isn't urgent. It's turned up 74 years late, and by the way, you owe us 25 pence.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that, would
No,
they?
that's true. That's true.
So
that's
there
true.
you go.
You're asking questions, though. You see, that's true. You see, so you're interested in like where sayings come from as well, aren't you? Because you told me one in the week. What that? I don't know if Steve's aware of that. Do you want to tell Steve this one?
What's this a saying?
Can we do this quiz?
We'll do
first.
the quiz later. I know you're excited about the quiz. Let's do that later. But what's this saying?
Right. What is the saying? Chucking a baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Have you heard that phrase?
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. How would you use that?
Well, how would I use that? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I suppose if you've been discussing something, you've come up with some plans, but you're slightly worried, and you might abandon the whole plan, whereas there might be some ideas in there which are still worth retaining. So you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
There might be something you can just change, and you don't. Yeah.
There might be a few ideas you can salvage from another one as worthless one.
Well, the saying, right, comes from like years ago again, and
Pre or post phone?
and ages and ages ago when the bloke worked in the house. He was like the coal man, and then you have like
No way, it's important.
then like the mum is like she stays at home making the dinner, looking after the kids.
Yep.
And then you've got like the little kid who's just growing up, just messing about and stuff. So what happens is, back then they didn't have like fresh flowing warm water every day. So all they could only afford to have like one full big bath of fresh water. So they'd fill up the bath, right? And then the dad would come home and he'd say, "Oh, I've had I had a tough day at work and that down the pit." And his wife would say, "It's all right, I'm putting the dinner on. You're going to have a nice warm bath."
So, because he gets to bath first.
Because he gets the bath first, because he's the grafter.
And he's covered in coal.
He's covered in coal, so the water's like minging by the time he's finished.
Yeah.
Right? And then the wife says, "Oh, after all my cleaning the house and doing the cooking, I'm a bit sweaty now."
She's covered in dust and grime. She has the next one.
I'll have a bath, right? Yeah. At the end of the line, there's a little baby.
Yeah.
He's been playing out all day. Also got like little grubby knees and stuff, needs to have a bath.
Yeah.
He goes in the bath. Right, but because the water's so dirty,
Sure.
they go and empty the water out of the window. Can't see the baby in it. Chucking the baby out with the bath water. So that's where it comes from.
I don't know what to say, Steve. Because I've heard this. I'm just. What do you think, Steve?
So firstly, that sort of, I mean, that doesn't explain
Where do you
why-
start?
well,
You're struggling, aren't you? You're struggling where to start.
Well, firstly, I can't see how we've now applied this to
I've been
the
thinking of
example
this.
that I
I've been
thought
thinking of
earlier.
this for days, Steve. Waiting for you to hear this one.
These coal mining parents, deeply
Yeah.
negligent.
Yeah, I love
They've
the
left
fact
their
that-
baby in the bath, unattended.
That's the way round to do it. The one covered in coal.
Yeah. has
You
the
go
bath
first.
Sure.
You go first. Don't wash the baby and then get in that.
Yeah.
You one covered in coal goes first.
Yeah.
That's the best idea.
Yeah.
Second most dirty one goes second, and then the clean little baby.
Yeah.
I think we should do him last because he's done nothing towards this family.
But more than that, Rick, leave him to his own devices.
Yeah.
Jack, I'm just going to throw the water out.
Yeah.
In the bath.
Don't check
have you,
first.
Have you checked that the baby's not in there?
Don't
No,
check,
I'm not
don't
even going to waste
bother.
my time
You'd
checking.
see it, you'd see it.
I'd be able to see
You'd
a baby.
see a baby in
if
there.
a baby was in here,
Yeah.
I'd be able to see it. I'm just
Yeah.
going to throw it out.
Yeah, I'm not even going to look, to be honest, Jack. We've
Not
all
even
had our
gonna look,
bath.
yeah.
If the baby's in there,
Yeah.
then it should be
Be
making
careful,
itself
Jack. We have lost 3 children this way. Don't worry. Where did you read that?
New single from Supergrass, Grace, on XFM 104.9. Coming up in the next hour, Carl Pilkington's new game show. He's very excited about
I'm
this.
excited.
I'm excited.
We don't
I
know
can't
anything
wait.
about it, but it's gonna be
he's
dynamite.
told me it's going to be a winner. He said it's going to go to television.
Sure.
I need some adverts, though.
Oh, I'd love to hear some average.
Can we have just 2 or 3 minutes of adverts, please?
Please.
Vines there, Steve, on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais with me, Steve Merchant and Carl Pilkington. Carl's getting very excited, as we all are, about his new... Should we let him do a little taster for us?
Well, I'm very excited about it. I mean,
So the gist of it, what is it? What is it exactly? Is
Right.
it a game show or is it a competition?
It's just thought it's something that you can play, and also people at home can take part in it.
now, would they phone in about this, or they can just play at home while they're listening?
They can just play at home.
Okay.
You mean we haven't got any prizes?
No, there isn't.
No, I think we could get him to phone in, maybe.
Well, I don't know. Let's hear the game idea
Yeah.
first.
Right, it's music related,
Okay.
Good.
and what I do is I sort of tell a little story,
Okay.
and that story makes up a song title.
All right. Well, it sounds ambitious.
So
Is it a cryptic clue?
could be. Say like this, right?
Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me.
Say like this.
Right.
This woman, right? She's pregnant. You know the answer to this one, so don't be saying anything. This is just aimed at Steve.
Okay.
Right. This woman has a baby.
Yep.
She's pregnant, has a baby, and the doctor's there in the hospital, going, "Oh yeah, you've got a lovely little baby.
Oh,
yeah,
you told me that this is... Oh, this game
got a lovely
show.
little baby. It's just coming out now. You'll be able to see it in a minute, and it's like covered in gunk and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's going, yeah, it's nearly here. It's coming out. I see its little head and that, and he gets hold of it, and it's full of all this gunk, right?
The baby's full of gunk.
Yeah, like the
Covered in gunk or full of gunk?
covered in it.
Right.
And he goes, here you go, get hold of your baby, and he drops it.
Right.
What song's that?
There's so much irrelevance there, Steve. I can't tell you. It's not a cryptic clue. It's not a cryptic clue. Because only... I mean, the gist of it is relevant.
That isn't the best one. That's just...
Right. I mean, there is just... There's things there that you were dwelling on and thinking of pun. Don't. Just go for gut instinct. What was it? What was that?
Right, I just need to try and get the basics of this. There's a woman, she's pregnant, she has a baby.
Yeah.
The baby's covered in gunk.
Yeah.
Right.
And because of the gunk, the doctor drops the baby.
Yeah.
And that's all I need to know.
Yeah, that is all you need to know. Yeah. The pregnancy's largely irrelevant.
Okay, what are the key elements?
It's the birth and the doctor dropping it that are the irrelevant. The relevant
birth
thing.
and the dropping of the baby.
Yeah.
I've absolutely no idea. I can't even begin to guess.
Think about what's happened here.
Oh, Carl,
She's had a baby. The doctor's trying to deliver it. He's saying it's a nice little baby you've got here.
This is all irrelevant. Right, let me tell you this. So just to be fair to Steve, so he can get into your mind. Right, this is not a traditional cryptic clue,
Okay.
logical problem. This is Carl. What song am I thinking of? Right, that is Underworld, Born Slippy.
I have to say, actually, that makes textbook sense.
Yeah.
No, that's actually... No, I'm sorry.
Do you like all the story about... It's all right, you can see it in a minute. Always just covered in gunk. Yeah.
No, I agree there is some extraneous detail,
Yeah,
but I have to say
Yeah.
that...
Born was good, because it was... That's the look of it. Was
Yeah.
Born was good, yeah.
And Born Slippy, no, I was quite impressed by that, Carl. I have to say, no, to be fair to you, I'm not just patronising you.
Oh, well, wow.
I actually think that was really good, and I disrespect Ricky Gervais for slagging that off, because I actually think that was quite
Well,
good.
let's go ahead with it then.
I think we could maybe open this up to email correspondence or
Okay,
or the
let's
phone
go
lines.
for it then. Okay, this is Carl Pilkington's new game show idea. It's
Just what's the song?
Well, Carl Pilkington presents What's the Song? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Carl Pilkington.
Okay,
What's the
do
song?
it then.
I'll tell you what, let's play a record. Let's come back after
Give out
that.
the number ready for him.
Well, you should make a note of this. You can email us. The email's up and running. ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. What's the phone number, Carl? Have you got it?
It's 08700 800 1234.
Okay.
08700
800
12.
34.
Make a note of that, and we'll have a game of what song is Carl thinking of after this next track.
What do you want to play?
What have you got lined up there?
Continuing again. I've got old fogies who were good once, and I won't hear things said against them, you kids out there. It's not all new metal, is it?
True enough.
This is Cat Stevens, a little known album, Mona Bone Jack on, and this one's called Trouble. It's a lovely song. Cat Stevens, Trouble, from Mona Bone Jack on XFM 104.9, playing some new songs, playing some old songs.
True enough, true enough.
Playing some old games, some chit-chat, some tears, some laughter, and Carl Pilkington with his brand new show, What's the Song?
What song am I thinking?
Now, I mean...
You're nervous about this, aren't you, Rick?
I am.
You're worried.
Well, because I've heard some of these clues before, and they're ramblings. Sometimes they're close to ramblings of a fool. Right, and it really is like those. What am I thinking?
Yeah. I don't know though. I actually was genuinely impressed by Born Slippy. I have to give him the benefit.
That's one of the better ones
because
because that was short, sweet, and it worked.
Some of these you say they're not going to be quite as pithy.
Some of them are like Emily Bronte novels. Now listen. We're just going to go for it then. You do it, and we'll just get people to call up because I want to see the general public's confusion trying to work out.
Why don't you give us your next clue, and then we'll play a track, and then we'll hopefully have people on the line after the track to try and answer it, and you can recap briefly. So give us your clue now for what song am I thinking of?
Right, this one. It's about a woman, and she's just normal, nothing wrong with her, or so she thinks. Right.
But there's the twist. Is this like the Tales of the Unexpected?
And she's got she's got her mates and she's having a normal life, having a good time and that. And then this thing happens, right? And she starts to stink and she can't have a bath, right? And she really wants to have a bath. She's dead sweaty and stuff. She's going about her daily stuff. She can do everything else normal. She can eat, she can talk, everything. But for some reason... she can't have a bath.
Is there a coal mining husband in the bath?
Yeah. Is this Born Stinky?
She can't have a bath.
So a woman can't have a bath.
Yeah.
Even
that
the rest
it?
of her
Or a
life.
shower. She can't.
Okay, leave it there, Rick. Don't try and guess. It's not for us to guess.
The general public can phone up and ask questions, so I just
I'm
go
not sure
for
they
it.
can they? I think they
I
should
think
just
so.
have to guess.
Otherwise, we don't want just people just phoning
Well,
up and
I'll tell you
getting
what,
it.
what about this? Why don't they can ask one question?
Yeah.
They can ask one question of Carl, then they have to make a guess.
Okay.
08700 800 1234.
Have we got someone on the line
Well,
now?
we'll just go
Let's do it.
for
Let's
it.
go
Let's
for one. Let's go for one.
yeah.
This
I'm
is
excited.
edgy radio.
This is
Letting Carl
dynamite stuff.
Right,
lie.
hello,
Go on.
Hello, XFM.
Hello, I'm ringing about what's the song?
Absolutely. What do you think?
Well, I'm going for Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
See, that works.
That's a great guess.
It does. Yeah, but it doesn't work because why can't she have a bath?
Okay, so the answer is
That's what I
in
was
there.
going to ask you.
Well, that's your one question.
That'd be the answer.
That would be the answer, I'm afraid. What was your name?
Shelley.
Shelley, thanks very much. I'm
Shelley,
afraid the
I
answer's-
should tell you that, you know, that you should never take this personally because no one can really get into the mind of Carl. So don't beat yourself up about this. I don't expect anyone to get these clues.
No.
So well done. That
good
is a
guess.
fine guess.
A strong
Thank you.
guess.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone else there?
Let's hello, XFM.
Who's that on the line?
It's Chris.
Hello, Chris. A question for Carl? Before you give us your guess?
I haven't thought of a really good question or anything yet.
You just
but-
want to go for the guess?
Well, no, what I thought was, I'm sure Simon Mayo used to do this when he did the breakfast show on Radio 1 years ago.
No, it didn't.
So you just pinched this idea, Carl?
If you're going to rip someone off, Carl, do not rip off Simon Mayo.
I haven't ripped this off. I thought this was a new idea. I was going to do it with sound effects instead, but that's
Yeah, he
that's
used to do that, and he used to get his team to play other characters. in the
You
story.
idiot.
Well, no, hang on. Yeah, but
Not you, Chris. I'm saying you idiot to Carl.
yeah, but nothing's new anyway, is it? So I'm not getting annoyed about
Very
it.
true.
What do you think the answer is?
Is it Cornflake Girl by Tony Amos?
Good answer. She couldn't have a bath because she'd go all
Go
floppy
floppy
and
and
that.
then go down the plug hole.
Good answer.
She's all soggy. Yeah.
So
It's
you-
not, is it Cornflake Girl?
No, it's not. But
That's a great answer.
It could have been.
All right. Okay.
You're already seeing the error of this, aren't you?
I think this is great radio.
I
I'm
know.
really hooked on this. I'm
But this-
genuinely excited
This
now.
is really like that. Those so-called lateral thinkers. A man got into a field and dies. Why?
Yeah.
He ran out of air. No,
Yeah.
not the one I'm
He
thinking
was
of.
shot.
Well,
No.
Yeah,
That was a good answer,
Well,
but
couldn't like Simon Mayo sue you or something for doing it?
Will you stop? Don't mention that.
yeah.
Listen, I think if you're going to steal ideas from someone, it should be a brain box like Mayo. I mean, he's the man to
Yeah,
steal
the only
from.
example of one I can ever remember hearing in his show, because I was quite young then, was some people were pretending to like tap someone's phone or something, and then they got caught, and the answer was just bugging by whistle, because they were.
Genius.
That was absolute genius.
That's
yeah.
absolute genius.
See,
Chris, we're
Carl,
gonna,
I don't know if
that's the sort of
Carl's ever
standard
done
you've got to
that.
come up against.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Chris.
the phone lines are hot.
hello, XFM.
Hi, is it Candy Perfume Girl?
Is it what?
Candy Perfume Girl.
Candy Perfume Girl?
Candy Perfume Girl.
Is it? Well, who's that by?
Madonna.
No, it's
That sounds like an obscure album track.
No,
Wow.
it's one of her songs.
just
That
think
is it.
about it. She stinks and everything. She's a normal life. I didn't say she was a sweet or anything. But for some reason she can't have a bath or
Is
a
this
shower.
a big song? Just to give him a clue. Is this?
It's a bigger song than Candy Sweet Girl.
Thank you
was
very
a
much
single.
indeed for your guess. It clearly is
Thank
right.
you.
It was-
Cheers.
it was
Sorry.
Okay,
Okay, one more, then we go to a record. Come on.
Okay.
Go on. Hello, XFM.
Carl,
Yeah.
is it High and Dry by Radiohead?
High and dry.
High and dry. Now that's great. She smells, which is another word for high. She's dry because she doesn't have a shower. Carl, if it isn't that, yours will never be as good as that. He's the winner. Whatever you're thinking of, that clue is brilliant. What's your name, mate?
It's Richie.
Richard. I mean, you can't beat that.
That's a bit too lateral.
Don't be stupid. It's perfect. He's made yours into a clever clue. He's made high, she smells, dry, she never gets in the bath or shower. It's not that, is it, Carl?
No, it's
You
not.
don't even get that, do you?
Not
Have
really.
you ever heard of the word high being used to mean sort of smelly?
No.
No. That was where you went wrong there, mate.
Richard, I'm declaring you the winner, even though that isn't the
I
answer.
don't think
Thank
we
you.
should give up this early.
Can we
Rick.
just
What?
let's play a song and,
Let's play a
and
song.
give it one more chance because
Yeah.
if people think about it, it is really easy.
I'm not going to find out the answer now because I've got to go out.
Okay, we'll do it very quickly. Stay in for 10 minutes.
We're just going to play a new
Okay.
Coldplay track. Aren't
Okay, let's hear
Brilliant.
Coldplay and then we'll come back
Cheers.
with this.
Coldplay. One I Love. That's for Nick, Neil, Olivia, in Tower Bridge.
Absolutely, and also Nikki from Bromley, who emailed in. She's enjoying the show, and she wanted a bit of Coldplay. That's the B-side of the current single.
This is
In
a
My
great
Place.
show, isn't it? We've got great music, we've
Great
got
music.
laughs, tears, we've got requests, we've got Simon Mayo games.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a bit. It's just like Radio 1 for less people.
Exactly.
Radio 1 for less people. This is great, isn't it?
So
go on then.
listen, Kai, you were so excited about this game, weren't you? Earlier, you came in with a
But I
hop,
knew it
skip,
would
and a leap in your
fall flat.
step.
Although I must say the phones are going mental. We're going to have to take
This
some
is
more
it. No,
calls.
people
I
love
mean,
Carl.
high and dry is great. I mean, it works. That's it.
Can we have a very quick?
Just recap in case someone's
yeah,
just
a very
joined in.
quick
Can you
recap.
make it? Can you make it so high and dry doesn't work now? Give us a bit of information that makes it different to high and dry, or can't
So
you
for those that
even
have
do
just tuned in, Carl describes in a roundabout way a story which somehow is representative of a song. Is that
Song
right?
title.
A song title.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this woman, she's all right. You know, she has a normal life,
Pretty much.
kind of.
Yeah.
There's probably a few things actually that she can't do thinking about it. But the main problem would be having a wash or having a bath or having a shower.
Yeah.
Maybe going for a swim thinking about it.
Right. I think water is the clue, isn't it? That's the clue.
All right, so fair
Who's
enough.
that on the line?
Hi there, it's Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Right,
What do you
it
think?
smells like Teen Spirit, Nirvana.
No, it's not.
That's a great guess. Smells like Teen Spirit again. He's also
No.
brilliant. Thank you, Mark. Well done.
No, it's not that. All right. Hello, XFM.
Oh, that's a dodgy mobile.
Oh, that's a bit of a clue.
A dodgy
Hello,
mobile.
XFM.
Oh, they've just given up. They've all been going for Smells Like Teen Spirit. They just hung up.
Hello, XFM.
Hi, is it She's Electric?
Excellent.
She's electric. It makes sense. That's fantastic.
Oasis,
Carl.
she's electric.
Why does she smell?
Because she doesn't have a bath and that. Because she can't have a bath or a shower. What's your name?
Neil.
Neil
So
got
there's
it. Neil got it. So, did you get it straight away?
No, only during the song.
A process of elimination from all the other wrong answers.
Yeah, basically.
So,
She's electric.
Rick, I have to say, you're holding your head in your hands, and it looks like you want to shoot off. But I have to say, I thought that was quite good. I genuinely thought that was quite good.
But it's not a cryptic clue, is it? Because it's not. She smells. There's a few things she can't do. She's electric.
yeah, but do you understand what I'm getting at? She's electric.
I always understand what you're getting at, Carl. That's never been a problem in the years I've known you.
Neil got it.
Yeah.
She's
I have to
electric.
say, Rick, I think you're down on this idea. I could definitely see that. ITV1 replacing Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. Carl Pilkington hosting.
Simon Mayo on the phone
Exactly.
to the lawyers.
Well, Neil, there's no prizes or anything, but well done.
Well done. That was well worth it. Right.
Well, you go away with the award in the knowledge that you've beaten Carl.
Yeah. You can secure the knowledge that you thought how Carl does.
Absolutely. Well done, Neil. I have to say, I think you're being harsh on him. I think that's a great game.
All right, let's do it again next week.
I
Then.
thought that was a great game.
Brilliant.
Well
play
done,
record.
Carl.
Play record.
What do you want to play?
Oh, I tell you, we've been playing some oldies, Rick, and I've enjoyed them all. But I think I've been in love with this song for many, many years. And when I saw it, reminded of it in Con Air, the film Con Air. Remember, they stick it on in Con Air, and it's just dynamite. Lynyrd Skynyrd.
I love this.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh,
play it.
turn this up. What's this one up? Crank it up. Turn it up. Sweet Home Alabama. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Strange and Beautiful, Aqualung, or as Carl says, Aqualung, on XFM 104.9. Well, it seems that Carl's clue, did go down quite well. Some other people got it. The game show as a whole has been well received.
Well, I have to say the email. We've had loads of emails, Rick. We've had let me just count 2.
Yeah.
And one of them was aimed at Simon Mayo. Came to us by mistake. They thought they were
course.
listening to Mayo.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
other is saying Carl, they love the game show.
Radio 1 with less people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, despite the fact it was a stolen idea, I think we
Yeah.
can do it again next week.
Just like-
next week, let's rustle up some prizes as well.
You're just like your little magpie, aren't you? Thieving shiny ideas from Mayo's nest.
Absolutely. We played Lynyrd Skynyrd just before the ads, and I was just looking at the compilation it comes from.
It's a great compilation.
We took this from Driving Rock.
Yeah.
Which I imagine
This is not available in the shops.
Exactly. I imagine it's come straight from the personal collection of maybe Taron or Foxy.
Or Canfield.
But there's some great names on here that I'd like to see. Maybe we could
He's a
play
little
them.
Vance, isn't he? He's a tiny Vance.
Exactly.
You know, like your little Mayo? Canfield's a little Vance.
I mean, these are some names. You just
Go
don't.
on.
I haven't heard them for a long time.
Go
I'd love
on.
to hear them again. Alana Miles, Black Velvet,
No, rubbish.
Rhea. You don't hear Rhea enough.
Chris Rea?
yeah.
Well, what one?
Spin Doctors.
Oh, God.
Lest we forget the Spin Doctors. Crash Test Dummies. What happened to them?
Don't know.
Who else we got on there? Richard Marx.
Yeah.
Mr. Big.
I didn't. He's guilty in that song when he goes, I swear I did, and all that. And the police came around. Well, there's no smoke without fire. I reckon he did it. To be honest, I reckon he murdered her.
You're absolutely right.
Go on.
Legs, ZZ Top.
She knows how to use them.
She does indeed.
She knows how to. So what it is electrical impulse from the brain.
Yeah. How is she using them? What's
She's
she up
just.
to?
She's just. It's the
The brothers Doobie are on here as well.
Oh, wasn't that? There's nothing wrong with them.
Absolutely no. Starship.
Yeah.
And Toto as well. One of your big
Africa?
fan. It's not actually.
What is it?
Can you name another Toto track?
Hold the line.
It's Hold the Line.
Let's rock. Put that on.
Is it good? Is it good
Let's
stuff?
down. Ow.
Is it good stuff?
When session musicians get together. Oh, we
Can
got
we hear
play...
a quick little blast?
Oh,
It should
go
be.
on.
Is that disc still in
play
there?
a little bit. Hold the line. It's
That should
great.
be. That should be track. Let me see. That's
no.
probably track 10.
I hope this doesn't annoy too many people. Like, we're worried.
Yeah.
yeah. We like to give our radio slick.
Is this it? This is not it.
Yeah. Whack up with it.
Giving us his best air guitar.
Right, yeah. We're
Yeah.
playing.
That was dynamite.
That was great.
We'll have some. I think we
There's
should
a
have
bit
like a classic rock anthem every week.
Do
you not think? I
I'd
mean,
love
that-
to. I'd love to.
dynamite.
Bit of Rainbow maybe next week. Who knows?
Man alive.
Phone in if you want to hear some classic rock.
Classic rock, indeed.
Oh, we ripped off Mayo. Let's do Vance.
Absolutely. Let's just steal ideas from other better DJs.
Okay. What can we
I mean,
have?
there's some great ideas out there, I'm sure.
I mean, if you want to like any fix, it's done. If you may want to eat a packed lunch on a roller coaster,
On a roller coaster, yeah, with some Boy Scouts.
or dance with Bananarama,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we're here.
Or 5-star.
yeah.
I love the fact 5-star reform. There's 3 of them. Have you read about this?
No. White Stripes on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant
Hello there.
and Carl Pilkington. Well, I had a good time.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been fun.
Some good tracks, some laughs, a new competition by
Yeah.
Simon Mayo. That was
Absolutely.
that was great.
Yeah, yeah. Carl, have you heard the big news that Ricky Gervais is looking to take up? Well, you explain it, Gervais, because I'm
it's
not.
not big
I'm not.
news.
No,
What are you talking? What do you mean?
you're taking up boxing. Is this right?
No.
What is the story? You're
right.
fighting for money?
No. What? Just yeah, bare knuckle fighting.
No, come on. What is it?
No, all it is, I've been watching this show on cable called Born to Fight, and it's sort of late. It's a late one. We flick round, and I think it's on After Roadies, which is like
Roadies?
Yeah, it's one bloke with a camera who goes on tour with different people. Like he went on with Motorhead, he went with the Meatloaf tribute act. He went on with Coldplay, was in one of them. It's that, and it's the
Is
sort
this
of
when
this cheap
all the
sort
other
of cable.
channels has been switched off?
Yeah,
This is the only one left?
exactly, yeah. And there's one called Born to Fight, and they just take a different story. It might be like an amateur fight, or it might be an unlicensed fight, not illegal, or it might be white collar, which I'm thinking of doing.
What's white collar?
White collar is just people who want to fight, and it's organised.
Is it like
It's
Fight
charity.
Club?
Yes, but it's charity. It's safe. It's a charity do. You know, having like big events, and it's just 2 people that aren't boxers, aren't amateur boxers, and they get in the ring. And they do three 2-minute rounds, and they just lay into each other. They've got head guards on, and
Rick, I don't mean to alarm you, but you know, we work together, obviously, and we met at the office and stuff. Your face is my fortune. I can't have
That
it
must be a bit of a worry for you.
It is. I'm not going to say, well, your heart as well is also a concern.
Yeah.
You know, and you're eating and stuff.
But
So,
when I said
well,
I was going to get fit, you were going, no, Gervais, you're only funny because you're fat.
no, I agree. This is true, but I'm saying there's a difference between being fit,
Yeah.
and I would say,
Getting
for
your
instance,
face smashed in.
don't eat kind of, you know, cheese and bacon, you know, on their own
All day.
all day or
Right.
for breakfast. So what I'm saying is there's a difference between, you know, exercising and then having your face beaten in. And what I'm saying is that I just don't think it's a good idea.
But I might win.
No, well, I don't. That's irrelevant. You're still going to take a couple of blows to the face. And the point is this, Rick: you're not going to win.
Why?
Because you are delusional. You think that you are probably the world's greatest boxer. I know. Ever since I've known you, you seem to think that this is the case because you've watched all the Rocky films. And you think that's fair enough. That seems straightforward enough. But look at your physique. You know, you've got some upper body strength, but you know, you've also got some lower belly strength as well. I noticed. And my concern is you're going to go in there and you're not only going to be a broken man when you realise that you're just not as handy in the ring as you thought you were, but also you're going to incur some injuries.
This
Do you
is
wear
fighting
masks?
talk. This is fighting talk.
The first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
This one's we want to do it more now, just because of you. It was the same when Adrian didn't agree that Rocky could beat
Right.
Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Oh, she made that mistake. Then she made the same mistake
At
with
what age,
Drago.
Rick? At what age?
She turned up at the end to take a bit of the credit, didn't she?
When you were this kind of thin, nimble youth in your makeup and your eyeliner and all the rest of it, I bet you had no thoughts about boxing. It never came into your mind, did it? So at what age did you suddenly think, wait a minute, I've taken the wrong path in life. I could have been the world heavyweight.
I don't think I could.
When have you suddenly decided that you can suddenly be a bit street tough? I don't understand why this has suddenly come about.
Well, I'm not putting out a shout, am I, to fight people? It's not like Noel Gallagher and Robbie Williams.
But you've got to find someone else, presumably, to fight with.
Yeah, but it'd probably be a businessman who wants to fight.
Right. Do you know there's something really weird about that? Don't you think that sound? Have you just listened to yourself? I want to fight I want to fight a businessman. Please may I fight a businessman?
I don't want to fight a businessman.
It's what you just said.
I want to fight someone who wants to. You know, I mean, it's not.
I want to fight them now. I want to fight somebody.
Did you realise that? It sounds a bit mad.
Bring them on. I want to fight people.
No, but it's more the effort and the training, the commitment to it, like climbing a mountain. I mean, I think climbing a mountain and doing a marathon is ridiculously macho. It's not the fact that you can do it.
No, that's not macho compared
Well, it is
with boxing.
macho, isn't it? Climbing, there's no reason to climb a mountain, there's no reason to do a marathon. If you can run a mile, that's all you need. The fact that you train is whether you can do it yourself and achieve something. And this is more like the training and the learning skill and then seeing if it works. I don't want to get in there.
But aren't you concerned about you might get beaten? Or you might get beaten up, I should say.
No, what's the worst that can happen?
You'll get black eyes, bruises, and
bruises.
Gervais, let me just remind you of the time we were working in your flat, right? And you immediately, right? I don't know to this day what happened, but you started choking. You clasped your chest. You were breathing, wheezing. Right? I leapt over to you. I remember screaming, I don't know the Heimlich manoeuvre.
Yeah.
If you've swallowed something I can't help.
Yeah.
You gained your breath. You gained your composure. I said, what happened? Did you eat something? Did you go down the wrong way? You said, no, I swallowed some dust. I swallowed some dust. You breathed some dust in that was in the air. There was some dust in the air. You breathed that in. It knocked you out for 2 days. Rick, you were in bed for 2 days.
I love that.
I don't think you're the man for the job.
And that's some dust. What do you think this businessman's going to do?
Exactly.
Would be permanent. Hurt you permanent.
Yeah.
It'll hurt you permanent.
You found a lump, didn't you, on your testicle once? We sat in a doctor's waiting room, I remember, for about 45
You got up and
minutes.
checked out. It was fine. I think I went twice, didn't I? I said to the doctor at one point, I said, did you check round the back?
Yeah.
I was thinking he hadn't checked it. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Just because they hadn't found anything. My point is this. You're something of a hypochondriac. You know you're something of a hypochondriac. You know that already. So why do you think this is going to be any different?
Wow.
If you when you take the first blow to the head, you take the punch, you'll immediately think that you've got some kind of, brain disorder.
No, I've always
for.
wanted to do
And
it,
you'll
but I
give
just
up.
thought,
You'll throw the towel
I
in.
wanted to make sure, I wanted to know that I definitely lost my looks.
Right.
And I've seen some of the publicity shots, I've got mirrors and mouths, so now, because I've definitely lost my looks now, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So I want, maybe a younger, more handsome man, I want to teach him a lesson.
I'll end with this.
Right.
For people who listen to this show regularly,
Yeah.
you already sound like you're punch drunk. All right? And that's just your natural way of talking. Please, let's not do the real thing.
Oh, play a record. Oh.
I mean, is it going to be televised?
Well, we could get it on DVD, maybe
All
release
right,
it.
now I'm interested.
Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, lots of
All right,
money.
well, maybe we should talk about it.
Okay. On XFM 104.9.
Join us now live at Shicky Old People's Home, where TV star Ricky Gervais is taking on his first non-professional bout. Ricky, who are you fighting this evening?
A bloke called Pete Smedley.
Okay, Pete Smedley. How old's Pete?
He's 72.
72 years old.
Yeah.
And now you're very excited about the fight, I know. Pete's just recovered from a massive coronary, hasn't he?
Well, I don't want to get into that. He's deemed himself fit, and that's good enough for me. If he wants to fight, listen. Right, someone just called up and said they'll fight me. He sounded
This is such a bad idea.
pretty tasty. I said, how tall are you? He said 5'11". I said, what do you weigh? He said 13 stone. I said, how old are you? 27. I explained to him I'm looking for someone a lot older and smaller.
Absolutely.
lot older and smaller than
Don
that.
Estelle. If Don Estelle from, what was it?
I'm going to show you now, Steve. Listen, it's just a sport. You know, go, don't go into badminton. The shuttlecock can hurt your eye. It's just a sport.
Okay, fair enough. We'll I'm sure, resume this conversation next week. When, of course, we'll also be playing more of Carl's new brilliant game with prizes, hopefully.
Yeah. Simon Mayo's What Is Carl Thinking?
Absolutely. I'll leave you with a song for the ladies, Rick, if I may. This is by my friend Harry. You may know he sends me tracks every so often that I should listen to, and this is a particular favourite of mine. Pretty Please, and it's by Kevin Tehista's Red Terror. I don't know if I've pronounced that right, but enjoy that, and we'll see you next week.
Let's get ready to rumble. Coldplay and In My Place on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais. With me, Steve Merchant.
Hello
Steve,
there,
how's it going?
lovely to be here. Yeah.
Carl Pilkington there, pressing the buttons.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
How long can you maintain it?
I'm bored already.
Yeah, already bored of doing that.
Bored already.
Every week you started it the same way.
Yeah.
That was not bad, though. You actually grammatically made sense, which is
Really?
Impressive. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
A rare treat, indeed, from Ricky Gervais.
Some of the listeners have already worked out. Got nothing to say at all.
Sure.
Haven't prepared again.
No.
We did come in half hour early to prepare, but instead, me and Carl were playing. You had to flick the football into the bin.
Right.
We had 5 goes each, or the world was going to end.
Okay.
And that took up.
That took up a good 25 minutes.
Yeah, I liked to see when we came back, and then we started just trying to beat each other in the corridor, and I beat him. I scored a goal. He was gutted because he thought he fancied himself at football, and I beat him. And I was knackered and sweating.
Yeah.
As I walked back to you about 5 minutes ago, you were looking through the records. You went, and this was lovely. You went, well, we've done all the preparation then.
Yeah.
Like a sarcastic teacher.
Yeah, like a teenager, like an annoyed teenager whose parents have embarrassed him once again. And you beat Carl, did you?
Yeah.
Because you're not...
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
I'm
particularly...
not good at football.
Well,
no.
you're not particularly nimble on your feet.
Oh, come on.
No, you're not. Douglas Bader is more nimble.
I'm all right. I'm
You're
all right. But Carl's sort of, I think he's got more skills than me, but he hasn't got the aggression and the
Sure.
weight.
Yeah.
So I just pushed him aside.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
I'm going on holiday.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not here next week. What are you going to do, Carl? Are you going to do the best of or something next week, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what we've got to sort out.
Well, I can't sort it out. I've got to go to the airport
No,
afterwards.
straight after the show, you've got to do some links.
No,
so-
I'm not doing any links. I said I wouldn't, so...
That's what we planned.
No, we didn't. I said I'd do some during the show, and then you
I
could...
thought you were joking.
I honestly can't do it today, so we do some during the show. What are you going to do? Just put the shows that we've done in this year?
Sorry, guys. I hate to interrupt. This is the sort of stuff we should have been discussing when you were playing football.
I know. Play what are you going to play?
Let's have a
record,
bit of
and
Foo
we'll talk-
Fighters.
Okay.
Let's just discuss this off there.
Okay. Foo Fighters there, learning to fly. Steve, I hope the pilot that I get today flying the plane that I'm going on holiday in has already learnt to fly.
Oh, well done. That is dynamite. That's a textbook link.
Yeah.
That's genius. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
What's the story?
Yeah.
Where are you off to?
Sorrento,
Where's that?
sort of South Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
What are you like on holiday? Are you a nightmare? Are you the like? Because you're quite. But you're quite. I mean, obviously, I've often said on the radio before that I'm spending any length of time with you is one of the most unbearable things I've ever had to do. I mean, spending a week with you is nightmarish, and sharing any kind of accommodation is. Do you know what I mean? No, seriously. I mean, it's like hell. It's like a living hell. It's like having a teenager
No, just do.
It's like having a sort of teenage kid who can't be entertained by anything.
Just chill out.
Yeah, just chill out, do you? Just Max relax.
Yeah, Max relax.
Yeah, sure. And so if you're in somewhere like Italy, like somewhere like that, because obviously a very beautiful city and very cultured and stuff, is that something that you enjoy? Do you enjoy the culture of that, the beautiful architecture, let's say?
A hotel's the same anywhere, because as long as there's room service and a nice swimming pool and it's nice weather.
Sure.
If it's not, I'm annoed. And I need to blame someone.
And is it true that you go, because you go to Italy most years, don't you? Is that because that's the only food you like eating?
I like pasta and pizza, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been to other places. I went to France once, and that you can't explain to them to cook it just cook it properly. I don't want any to cook it. There's blood in the middle of that.
Yeah, sure.
Hungary, it was just I went there for a while and I couldn't identify the animals they were killing for me.
Yeah.
So, I know quite a lot about natural history.
Sure.
And I couldn't identify what was on the plate.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Came
I'm
on
a bit
early? Did you
squeamish.
ask for a couple of days?
No, I just got annoyed and I went to McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, that's the great thing about McDonald's is they are in most major cities.
No, but you can't go wrong with
so
pasta
if I was with you on
pizza.
holiday and we were hanging out or whatever, and I took you to say maybe a beautiful cathedral, is that something you'd enjoy? I can't quite imagine you actually taking the time to.
Well, as long as it's not a very long walk, we don't have to stay there more than a couple of minutes. I'd love to look around places.
Right, so you'd look at the cathedral.
Yeah.
That's taken, that takes people's breath away. People travel from around the world to see that. You would.
Yeah.
And how long would you stay looking
travel around the world to see it? I think they go somewhere and they go, well, we might as well look at the cathedral. You can't miss it. They're huge.
Yeah. And would you sort of spend any time looking at that? Would you just sort of soak in the atmosphere for a moment, or would you?
I'd look at it and I'd go, that's brilliant. And then if there was any sort of soaking in, I can do that later when there's nothing to look at.
Right.
There's less to do.
Your memory of it later when you're in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can
sure. And would you? So can you be kind of in awe of something like that?
Yeah.
Beautiful architecture.
Well,
the fact
if it's big, okay. If I go in the cathedral and it's I've seen bigger, I go, oh, I've seen bigger. If it's the biggest I've seen, I go, that is huge.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. That lets you off.
Yeah.
Sure, because you're a sort of man who gets bored, and this is true, Carl, you may not be the fluent in this. Ricky Gervais is a man who gets bored drinking a glass of water.
It's boring.
Because it's not flavoursome enough.
No, it's not
got enough flavour.
It's absolute bore. The only thing, Jane's got me onto fizzy water, which at least got something there.
Right.
But I only drink that when I'm sort of dehydrated in the middle of the night. I never drink a drink of water.
No.
It is boring.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's why you've always got headaches, and you're always
apparently
moaning and stuff.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons I hate you. But when I say hate you, I don't mean I hate you. I didn't mean to blurt it out that strongly. What I mean is, if I'm spending a lot of time with you,
once he said, well, we're in the BBC canteen, and I was sort of like, and he just put his knife forward, and I said, I'll never eating with you again. I said, what's the matter? He said, you annoy me. I hate eating with you. It annoys me. It looks like a child food. It's just you eat chips and sausage and rubbish. You don't eat, look at you don't touch your vegetables. You don't drink water. He said, he really got annoyed.
Because you've got this this hatred of anything that's good for you. You won't eat any form of salad.
Why do I eat salad?
Because it's good for you. And
lettuce is boring. Lettuce is absolutely boring. Cucumber are boring.
But the thing is, you see, I admit that lettuce and cucumber have not got much flavour, but that's why people will add, say, in Italy, they'll add a lovely dressing. Maybe some olive oil, maybe some balsamic vinegar.
Well, you embarrass yourself, because the good thing about a nice, mature lump of cheddar cheese is you don't have to have any dressing.
Although you add some anyway.
I put a little bit of olive oil in it, and maybe some mayonnaise.
Maybe some Thousand Island dressing.
On a Ritz cracker, you don't need it, it's just extra.
Sure. Well, good luck. I noticed you're wearing is this your travelling gear? You've got the sweatpants and the T-shirt, the free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Looking to get an upgrade, are you?
I'm going first class, I'm sure. Badly drawn boy, spitting in the wind on XFM 104.9.
Are you going to be taking in any of the culture in Italy? Is that something you do?
Yeah.
The opera?
I don't know about the opera. I've never been to the opera. I do like a bit of opera.
Do you?
Yeah, I wouldn't sit through a whole one, but I mean, I like the songs they take from it for that World Cup one. And those two fat birds that they sung in Shawshank Redemption was good.
Yes.
But I think, I haven't gone into it extensively. I haven't studied the art.
The art of opera.
Also, it's in foreign, so you don't really know what's happening.
It's in foreign.
Yeah. So you don't really.
That's annoying for you.
Yeah.
What about, are you a fan of any of the great English operas? Like The Pirates of Penzance?
Yeah. Gilbert and Sullivan. To me, Gilbert and Sullivan were like probably their day equivalent of like Richard Stilgoe getting together with Tony Slattery. And then 100 years later, people go, it's brilliant. It is like, they might as well I don't know, make any episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Right, yeah.
Into an opera, and in 200 years' time, we're going, that's genius.
Yeah.
Listen to this one. Look, this is Party Quirks.
Yeah, Amdram Society, staging World Step. Because I was in the Pirates of Penzance once in an amateur production.
You used to like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I did. That was.
Although I
for
did
my
watch
sins.
it when it first came on Channel 4 about 15, 20 years ago.
But we did the Pirates of Penzance when I was in an amateur dramatic society in Bristol, the Bristol Operatic Society, Light Operatic Society. I don't know why I was involved because I can't sing. My audition, I thought this is how desperate they were for blokes. I swear to God, right, I can't sing. You know,
Well, you.
Yeah, all right, calm down. And I went in and they said, so what are you going to sing? I went, well, I want to surprise you. They said, do you want a piano accompaniment? I said, no, I don't think so. I went to the back, I swear to God, I went to the back of the room and I just sang, Thumbelina, Thumbelina, tiny little thing. Thumbelina, dance. Thumbelina, sing. Thumbelina, what's the difference if you're very small? 'Cause when your heart is full of love, you're 6 feet tall. I just did that. And they just looked at me like I was the weirdest freak they'd ever had. Immediately put me in the chorus, because that was how desperate they were for blokes. We rehearsed it. I couldn't remember the lyrics.
Thank God you were doing Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
dear.
I couldn't remember the lyrics.
What was it for? Was it Gilbert and Sullivan?
It was the Pirates of Penzance.
Oh.
There weren't enough blokes, right? So that we had to double up. So some of the pirates had to double up as the policemen who were chasing the pirates. A little bit problematic in the scene when the policemen and the pirates have a fight. That was a little bit tricky. And the worst things, there's this sequence where, like, the sort of the daughters of the Major General, kind of like, oh, beautiful, something like, oh, beautiful little girls are we, la 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 la. And the women they must have all been over 40. I mean, real kind of toothless crones creeping around in their 90s.
Is it the sort of women that buy one of those sort of porcelain dolls from the TV and go, look, I've had a baby. It's not a real baby. It is a real baby. I'm going to stab you.
Yeah.
One of those.
Exactly. It's the sort of women that you'd see maybe on TV's Bargain Hunt. You know, the kind of contestants you get on there. Those women who sort of, they're in Amdram and they think they've clung on to their looks, but they've never made it in the guy who was playing there's a guy who's supposed to be an 18-year-old prince, an 18-year-old pirate, the Pirate King. He must have been 40 if he was a day. He also directed the show, though, so he got to prance around in these thigh-high boots. Ludicrous. It was so embarrassing. It was shameful, really.
I'd love to go to Amdram.
Amdram is a whole other world. It's such an incredible place because there's so much backbiting and envy and
Really?
oh, it's incredible. It's worse than the real world of theatre and TV. It's unbelievable because the same old people get to do it every year because they can hold a note.
Can we go along?
You would absolutely adore it, Gervais. It is
Just film it, a secret
absolutely
camera.
blinding.
Have you ever done anything in a play, Pilk?
We know this, Carl. You've performed.
Just
haven't
did the talent show, didn't I?
you? Yeah.
Oh, the talent show, yeah.
Remind us of the talent show.
That's when I did Walk Like an Egyptian, dressed up as a woman.
Yeah.
And did me magic trick,
Oh, is it an egg?
the egg one.
Yeah.
What was the egg one again?
When I should have ruined it now saying the egg one, but I went on stage with like an Anki,
Yeah.
and I said at this point I was dressed up as a caretaker in it.
Sure.
Don't know why, can't remember.
No.
I was stood there with this Anki over my hand.
Yeah.
I said, right, you're going to love this one.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to make a bird appear in front of your eyes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, what's it going to do? So I'm stood there,
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
pulled the Anki off,
It was an egg.
had an egg, and I said, oh, it hasn't been born yet.
That's brilliant.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went wild for it, did they? Round of applause.
Yeah.
How old were you? Was that when you were
your,
like 17?
Was that apart from your paper round? Was that the high point of your life so far? Is that what's the
No, I
best?
didn't really
Carl,
want to
I'd
do
like to see you take that on the road. Or maybe at least up to the Edinburgh Festival next year.
We're going to play a song now, right? One of my great track, Watch That Man, off one of my favourite albums, A Love Insane by David Bowie. But during that, can you think of a couple of things for me? What's the best thing that's ever happened to you? Can you think about that for 3 minutes? Me and Steve will leave you alone. Just the best thing that's ever happened to you. Remember and think that is amazing. Yeah, can you do that? Play the record. What's that man? David Bowie. Steve's caught unaware there, just wandering around, not quite ready, were you?
Well, no, I'm just relaxed, I'm just laid
Yeah.
back, just hanging.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah.
Best thing that's ever happened to you? best event, best day in your life?
I mean, there's loads of things that happen. Like,
Yeah.
no, but do you know what I mean? You can go for obvious stuff like, meeting Suzanne, sticking with her and having a nice holiday.
take that as read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got that on your desert island. That's already
Yeah.
done.
Well,
And the day you got your qualifications through.
Yeah, the history.
probably. I mean, when you asked me then, the first thing that came into my mind, right, that was a real surprise, right? Because it's like you get surprises on your birthday and that, don't you? But they're not really surprises because you're hassling your mum and dad for stuff,
Yeah.
and then they might bite you.
Yeah,
So it's not really a real surprise, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd say something that was really like, oh yeah, nice one, I've got something here, is the time when my dad said, empty the bin, will you? Right? I said, oh, do we have to? And I was watching something, it was like, why don't you, or something like that on the telly.
Is this what started your tea bag and banana skin collection?
Right? So it was like, in the summer holidays where you'd have dead good telly in the morning, you had like the monkeys.
Yeah, yeah,
And it was
banana
why don't you,
splits.
banana splits and
Yeah,
all that, right? And I was like loving that. I was watching that. My dad said, empty the bin. I said, oh, the monkeys are on in a minute. He said, just empty the bin. So I emptied it and I just put it near the door. He said, don't leave it there. He said, stick it near the bins in the garden. I was like, I'll put it there later. He said, no, do it now.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, oh, if I miss the beginning of this, I'll be livid, right? So I picked it up quick, ran out down to the bottom of the garden, slung it in the corner, and sort of went to turn back to go back in, and had to look again, because they had like a little AA truck. They bought me, it wasn't brand new, but he'd got it from somewhere, a little AA go-kart. Do you know one of them, like, little things? I mean, I was young,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it was
a
like,
go-kart.
what kind of, the plastic ones,
Yeah.
when you're about, I don't know, I must have been like 5 or 6 or something.
So I don't quite follow. Had
So
he
my
sent
dad-
you out there?
My
He'd
dad sent me out with a bin bag so I
Yeah.
could see
So you
like,
could
what
see
he'd
the
got
thing.
me. And it wasn't my birthday or anything, he just got it from somewhere.
You sure you hadn't just nicked it and dumped it out the bag?
Possibly.
Sure.
But that was like a genuine, like, oh, yeah, smart.
Yeah.
So I went back in, watched the telly and
You
that
didn't
for a
play
bit
with
and
your
went back
go-kart.
out.
You thought, sod that.
Did
Went-
I tell you about my go-kart?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
about your dad giving it away.
yeah.
What's the story?
I think I've told this, haven't I?
Have you gone? What? Tell it again.
Well, have I told it on air? I can't remember. Maybe I just told you. When I was about 8 or 9, I had a go-kart and I loved it. It's one of those that you pressed back and forth.
Yes.
And I used to come in every day, used to just get changed, run out, and it was behind the shed, and I used to just go up and down the garden. And one day I came running in, and I ran out, and I couldn't see it. And I went to the back door, my mum was washing up, and I went, where's my go-kart? She went, your dad swapped it.
Your dad swapped it.
Yeah. With it was his mate, Jimmy, in the pub. He went, it's just, I said, what? Oh. She went, yeah, he swapped it for a wheelbarrow. So I went and looked back, and there was this wheelbarrow, right, that was obviously just came off a building site,
Yeah.
covered in concrete. I couldn't. It was steel, right? I could hardly move it.
Yeah.
And I went back and I went, really? She went, yeah, it's your wheelbarrow.
See, I'm thinking if my dad lost a wheelbarrow that day.
Yeah, and I used to push that up and down. It wasn't the same. And
You used to push the wheelbarrow up
Yeah,
and down. Anything in there, or?
No, I just like
Just
to
empty
try. I was just trying to sort of keep myself amused.
Yeah.
But anyway, that summer I went on holiday and I went to Bognor with my mum and my nan.
Another wild holiday.
Yeah, yeah. And I was sort of out with my caravan, and I made friends with this kid, and he'd hired a go-kart from the caravan. Is that right? And I remember him going around it, and it was great. And I said, I've got a go-kart. And the caravan window opened, and my mum said, don't lie.
You've got a wheelbarrow. Be truthful.
I went, I had a go-kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah.
Did you ever really forgive him for that? I'd never forgiven my dad if he'd swapped a go-kart for a wheelbarrow.
I just thought that's part of the course. Isn't
Yeah.
it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're in charge.
Sure. Did you used to rush home, change, and
Yeah.
into that sort of gardener's gear? Yeah. Straight into your hard hat and dungarees.
I go, Mum, any bricks need moving?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
dear.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah, yeah.
Still, that was your happiest day.
Yeah.
Beautiful car.
That's the one that sprang to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Go-kart then.
my unhappiest. Do you see how go-karts can be good or bad? Does that make you think, Carl? That the go-kart is, is good and evil?
Yeah.
Play a record. I'm
some
upset. Huh?
So some
Oh, Brilliant, what ads have you got?
I've got these.
Electric Soft Parade. Same way every day on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais.
With him, Steve Merchant.
Sure.
Rick, I only had one thing I had to do all week. Okay,
was that?
I was so excited about getting up Friday morning, phoning, getting Bruce Springsteen
Oh,
tickets.
yeah.
The Boss is playing in
Yeah.
October, and basically got up too late.
Well, not sold out already. You just
Sold
didn't
out.
get-
It had sold out, but I started calling about 12:30. It sold out. I trawled the net. I trawled all
Yeah,
the phone
but a lot
lines.
of, some of those buys are bulk buys for selling on, aren't they? They're not all
This
individuals.
This is the problem. I mean, I don't know how many people they can fit in Wembley Arena, but sold out by 12:30, and that's popular.
Wembley Arena.
Yeah.
It's about 12,000, isn't it?
I was so gutted. It was all I had to do. I was so looking forward to it. I phoned up one of those quite dodgy ticket agencies. Do you know how much he was offering? They're 45 quid to buy. He said the starting price is 225 quid. I mean, that to me is like a ticket tout, like a legal
Are
ticket
they
tout.
allowed to do that?
I don't know. It's crazy. I was so
They
angry.
could make they'd have to say their booking fee was £150.
Exactly. So, but now I'm like desperate. I don't know what to do. I'm just wondering if I can abuse our position on the radio and just try and scrounge them from anyone who's listening. No, I mean anyone who's listening who's got the power to get them, or
This is begging, isn't it?
It's exactly what it is, Rick. Yeah, I was going to try and dress it up.
Yeah.
but it's just begging.
That ticket touts after you as well for
Exactly.
dissing him.
Ricky.gervais.
Don't bring me into it.
Shut up. Ricky.gervais at xfm.co.uk. If there's anything you can do to get me a ticket, I'm willing to pay for it. Up to the price
you're
of 45 quid.
Yeah, wow.
No,
The second
don't
hand,
Yeah, second
30.
hand, yeah.
You don't want to throw your money around,
I'll give
Steve.
25 quid. Come on. Don't you know
Yeah.
who I am?
Yeah.
But that, I mean, do you know what I mean? Because I'm just, like, I asked Carl if he could sort it out. He's done nothing. He's achieved nothing.
I know.
So I'm just desperate. I'm in a desperate situation and I don't quite know what to do.
I'll tell you this, though, Carl. Don't bother doing favours for him because he's not grateful. You give him something and he goes, right, does this mean I have to give you something back? And I go, well, no. And he goes, good.
Well, I got your Cure tickets and you did nothing
Yeah,
but
it
whinge
was
about
rubbish,
it.
that gig.
There you go,
It was
then.
rubbish. I went along to that gig. It was a balmy summer's night. The Cure, as far as I'm concerned, owe me a balmy summer's night because I wasted it. Hour and a half they played for. They played 4 hits. I don't want to hear their dirge from like some dodgy album from like 1984. I'm not interested. Play the hits. Boys Don't Cry, Love Cats, blah, 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 blah. Instead, I got nothing. I was so angry. I was just, oh man, I was
You're
so
probably angry at Carl, weren't you?
I was angry at Carl for wasting my time getting
Yeah.
me the tickets for
Do you know
free.
what I mean,
If I
Carl?
paid for it,
Are you
I'd have
getting
been
you getting to
absolutely
see what
livid.
sort of a bloke Steve Merchant is?
No, it's not the point. Do you not agree, though, if you're going to go and see a band like The Cure on a summer's night,
Yeah.
Hyde Park, you do not want to hear some obscure B-sides and album tracks.
But that was a great thing about when I saw Bowie at the BBC. He played.
When you what?
You know about that?
I don't know about this.
Yeah, you do.
What? When did you see Bowie?
At the Jonathan Ross recording.
Oh, what, your showbiz friend Jonathan Ross?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was this? Was that TV thing he did?
Yeah.
You went to that? You haven't told me about this?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
But you were away, I think.
No, I wasn't. Because I watched it on TV.
It was amazing.
Well, don't tell me that.
It was incredible.
Were you seriously there?
Yeah. And then I went on to a show on the Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I was just where John said, oh, you need someone to come in. Yeah. And I went on to the radio
So you were
show.
hanging out with Bowie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. Who else was there?
Well, the weird thing was...
Shall I go through my favourite artists and you just name them and see if they were there? Just let me know.
No, but it was amazing, right? Because he played just doing local. Because it was the Meltdown thing, and he did Be My Wife, which was great. Then he started doing Fame. Right, and they've been talking about Ziggy in the interview. He was going, "Oh, everyone goes on Ziggy. Will you just stop it?" Right, and it was sort of like got to a point where he was going, "Oh," and it was really funny. And but Jonathan's got a favourite phase with that, right? And then he started playing Fame, and it was really good. And he just went, "Stop this! This isn't this. Let's do Ziggy." And my spine tingled. I was well done. And he did Ziggy Stardust, and I'll tell you what, it sounded like the album version. And it's got an amazing band, and I love it when they do that. I hate it when just because they've been going for 25 years, they start changing it.
I can't believe that you went to this, that you knew you were going to this, and you never asked me, you never asked Jonathan if you could get me in. I mean, seriously, I mean... You know how much that would have meant.
Yeah, but it was very tight. Apparently, I don't know, but it was very sort of. Apparently, Richard Branson couldn't get in. There was a queue, so I was like special. It was me and Jane went. David Baddiel and Frank Skinner.
Oh, what? Some new showbiz friends of yours? Aren't they?
No, I mean I'm rubbing it in, Steve.
I can't. I'm just.
But you might not have liked it. You might have complained, like Carl got you with the Cure, and you turned it back on it.
That was rubbish, though. That was rubbish.
Well, you might not like what David did. You know,
I'll tell you this seriously. If I find out that that you've gone to some secret gig or something in the future, and I find out you've been seriously, that's it. There's no more Office. There's no more. No, I'm not joking. I'm not mucking around, because that to me is like, that's what friendship is. That's like a textbook example of friendship.
What do you think, Carl?
No, I just think that's really off.
No, you
I just
were
think
away.
that's really off.
You were
no, I wasn't away.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
I wasn't away. Don't try and fool me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been away. If I was away, I wouldn't have been away if you told me that was happening.
You were asleep.
I'm seriously, we can joke about it, but I'm really angry about this.
What do you think, Carl?
There's a secret, right? Apparently there's a secret Bruce Springsteen gig that's been planned.
I'm going.
It's all, are you? But seriously, if I find out you're at that, I will. I mean,
oh dear.
Play a record so I can shout expletives at Ricky Gervais. I tell you what, lovely bit of electronic.
Oh,
just to calm and soothe me. I'm just seriously, I'm not joking. That really winds me up.
The Cure was good.
Electronic, getting away with it. Nice to hear that again, Rick.
Yeah, lovely. Level that.
Someone was just.
You've had a bit of result, haven't you?
Well, no, there's a guy who's phoned up who said he might be able to sort me out with the Springsteen ticket, so deeply excited about that. But, you know, people don't get for complacent. He might not be able to.
Steve demands a lot of hard work.
Well, he might not be able to sort it out. You know, he's going to make some calls, but if he can't, then, you know, keep calling or emailing Ricky.Gervais.
You'll be taking me, won't you? Because after that rant about me not taking you.
Well, you're welcome to go. I mean, if you told me that before, I probably could have blagged some using your name. If you let me do that, I could have phoned up the promoter. I'm calling on behalf of Ricky Gervais, BAFTA winner.
Dear.
He'd have probably sorted me right out. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, we joking aside, it is quite serious. And as I say, I don't want to pay through the nose for him. You know, I'm willing to go up to sort of £47. They cost 45 face value.
Like that Steve trying to impress a girl in a queue. Offered the bouncer £2 for himself if he could go to the front of the queue.
Man, that was so embarrassing. I tried to bribe. Did I tell you that, Carl? I tried to bribe the bouncer. He was coming out. He was just. He thought he was in total. He was like the bouncer of the Met Club, the Met Bar or something.
Tenner in.
He was choosing. No, he wasn't. He was picking people off, right? That was it. He was picking people off, and he was going, "You can come in. You can come in." I got chatting to a couple of girls. I thought, I'm in here. I'm sorry, dear. And I thought I'll act flash. I'll try and bribe my way into the club. The guy was walking past. I cornered him. I went, "Wee, how much is it to go in?" He said, £5. I went, "I'll give you 7." And £2. I thought, because the problem I had was I didn't want to go straight to like a tenner, because if he accepted 7, I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to waste money.
Right,
so I thought we could at least haggle.
It was the term. Is that frugal? What is the term for that? Thrifty?
But I'm resenting this because you are trying to create this myth that I'm somehow, you know, like that I'm somehow cheating with my money or that I'm not a great lover. Do you know what I mean? And that's sort of, I'm like, it's annoying me. Frankly.
Dear. Carl, you went to Habitat this week, didn't you?
You're not going to believe this, Steve.
Go on.
He told me
Was it a bargain?
No.
Do you know how I tell you about those lads at school with big heads?
Sure, yeah, the big head lads, yeah.
Right.
And the web feet.
Yeah, web dams.
Web dams, was it?
They weren't there, were they?
They weren't there, but do you know, like Ricky was always saying, "Oh, they don't exist. They only went to your school," you know, la la la. It was in Habitat. There was only one sat on a sofa. Not one of the lads, but one of the a big-headed lad.
What? Is that like when you say a big-headed lad? Is he like Frank Sidebottom, big head? I mean, is it like?
I don't know what it. This is why. You know, it'd be nice to...
You think it's maybe a medical...
Well, it'd be nice if there's a doctor listening,
sure.
Right?
Yeah. A doctor listening to XFM thinking, I must phone up and fuel Carl's obsession with deformed.
Yeah.
No, but it's not really deformed.
But
It
how
was just
big is the head?
probably. You see, it's weird how it's always kids who are see with it. So I'm wondering whether they have a
grow into the
full-size head,
Right,
and
yeah.
then when they get older, it works out all right.
Like jumpers. My mum used to get me jumpers a size too big,
Yeah.
so it'd last a year.
So I'm just wondering if it's the same.
So
sort of
how
thing.
old are these generally? Are they not like adults? They're like kids.
Well,
aren't
when
they?
I was at school, there I was probably about 7, and this kid on.
And do they have to
on
wear any
Sunday-
kind of apparatus to sort of keep their head from kind of, not tipping them over or sort of staying
Well, like a
upright? I mean,
brick,
well, I'm just worried that the head's kind of too heavy for their body or something, and they're...
No, it's not that big.
Right.
It's just not right. You kind of go. You sort of do a bit of a double take.
Yeah.
Like the fringe isn't sort of just above their eyes. It's quite high up.
Sure. That sickens you, obviously. And is this something that repulses you slightly? Do you get...
No. That'd be cruel.
No, sure.
Yeah.
But, it's not cool to discuss it on the radio.
Well, it happens, doesn't it?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'd just like to know what it is. If it's like a water on the head type
A
thing.
water on the head type thing.
Like water on the knee,
Yeah.
but on the head.
On the head.
But if anyone knows what it is,
Yeah. People with big heads.
yeah,
And it's... Yeah, okay.
it'd be good.
Good information.
So, what time are we doing?
You sure
the
it wasn't
quiz?
perspective? You sure he wasn't sort of leaning forward and he was really tall? So the top of the head looked quite big, but then it went to a little body. But really, his body was a lot further away.
No, big head.
Yeah.
Just a big head. Rest of his body, fine. Face, okay. Everything's normal.
You weren't looking at him in a kettle.
If you wore a hat, it'd be all right. But
What do you mean? If he wore a hat, he'd be all right?
you'd probably just think, oh, it's a big hat. Or something.
Yeah, but what sort of hat?
So you don't wear like a 10-gallon hat?
Yeah, that would go down onto his shoulders with 2 eyes cut in
Yeah, like something from the Ant Hill mob.
it. Yeah, Michael Bentine's potty time.
Yeah.
How would a hat help him?
Yeah. Are you sure this wasn't a Diddy man?
I'm not being mean. I just want to know what it is.
No. Okay.
Right.
Well, if you are a doctor listening and you want to use your kind of free Saturday,
Not the
to
doctor
waste-
who phoned the bloke in America and said, "Where do I get blood from?"
Sure.
Not that doctor, because I assume he's been struck off now.
Sure. Give us a call and sort out the whole big head conundrum. What's the number?
08700 800 1234.
That's also the number to call if you have Bruce Springsteen tickets available. I will pay up to £47.
Don't do it. Go yourself. Don't give them to Steve for cost price. Make a little profit.
Oh, come
I mean,
on,
don't
Rick,
take the
seriously, don't
mickey.
wind me up. You know
but-
what I feel. You've already ruined the
I mean,
bad thing. Don't ruin some more of my dreams.
But I'll tell you what, if you do get Steve tickets, he'll be so grateful that he will spend a bit of money on you, I imagine. You'll buy tickets and, give him something pretty special because you're earning now and,
Yeah. So let me discuss that with them, Rick. I mean, let's not make any promises.
Yeah. You're in the middle of a phone call there, aren't you? Is that poor bloke still on the line?
Probably not. No, he's gone.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh, you're in the middle of something.
White stripes there.
Yeah. Dead leaves and the dirty ground. Steve, what are you doing?
Sorry, man, I'm just sort of preoccupied with other stuff. I've got the whole Springsteen thing I'm worried about. I've got that playing on my mind.
I've never seen Steve so worried. Like, usually he sits there with his headphones.
I've made promises to people that I can't keep. I promised about 3 different people I'm getting them tickets. So,
Well, it serves
just
you
making
right.
some calls, Rick, that's all.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Are we doing the game in this hour or what?
Oh, we could do. Should we do that? Your game.
Well,
What was that thing you told me the other day as well? I'm talking about people have been phoning up about this. I don't think we should talk about conditions of the mind and brain.
that woman's put you right.
Yeah, shown us it's hydrocephalus. It could be, and all it is that it's totally curable and normal life. What they do is it's a baby born with sort of water on the brain, and it comes out, must hurt a bit in childbirth, and then they just drain it off. It's just full of water.
I tell you what.
What?
Just reminded me
What?
weird stuff going on in the
But it
world.
wasn't a baby, was it? Maybe it was a baby. Maybe it was a baby, but it had water on everything.
Well, listen, right.
Go on.
This was a kid with a big head, as far as I'm concerned. He wasn't a baby.
Go on.
But we know what he's got. Everything's sorted. But other things, right, that are weird in the world.
Yeah,
do you know,
go on,
you're
Carl.
always like, you're going on about there's no ghosts and stuff,
Yeah.
right? How do you answer this one?
Yeah.
Someone here who I work with,
Yeah.
right? I'm not going to say they are because it doesn't matter. But they were eating space cake, right?
What do you mean by that, Carl? Explain.
What's a space cake?
For people who...
It's some sort of druggy cake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
A dope brownie or whatever, yeah.
Right.
So it's something with cannabis in it. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's something stronger than that, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, we was having this space cake. And
You better give me the name now, Carl, because I've got to report him.
no, listen.
It's only, no.
It really
is
doesn't
still,
matter.
No.
Is it Sturgis? Was it Claire Sturgis?
Yeah,
She
let's say
wouldn't
it
bother
is.
with. She's gone on the hardest. She doesn't
Sure,
bother with
yeah,
dope.
she's just
It
jacked straight up.
doesn't do anything to her now.
Straight to the vein, yeah.
So listen, right? So he's at a party, right,
Yeah.
with his mates, and they're listening to the Star Sailor album, right?
Right.
And he sat there, and he's had some of this cake,
Right.
and he's listening to the album, and his mate sat across the way talking to someone else, right?
That's weird.
The album's on, and he thinks to himself, this track's going on a bit.
Yeah.
And his mate across the way, who's talking to someone else,
Heard him say it.
heard him say it, and he goes,
Yeah.
yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he goes, oh.
Right.
And he goes,
See, usually at this point, I say this bloke taking drugs, but you started the story
Yeah.
with this bloke
no.
had done some
But
drugs.
since,
Right, Rick?
No, if he was here now,
Yeah.
right, he would say, yeah, I know it sounds mental,
Yeah.
but it happened. And
Yeah.
it wasn't just a one question. It wasn't just like, oh, this track's a bit long, innit? Yeah, it is.
He had a
It
whole
was
conversation.
A whole conversation
Sure.
with the guy. And
Yeah.
they've-
What,
and
but
they've-
sorry, I just want to clarify. You mean he had the whole conversation telepathically?
Yeah.
Right. He didn't just shout across the
And
room.
they've recently met up and like they've sat there and tried to like work out what happened. And it's never happened
Presumably they
again.
don't have to talk at all anymore.
Yeah. Why did they meet up? Couldn't they have just done it like in their own homes? Just stay at home.
Do they have to have that cake before they
Yeah, before they
start
have
having
the
a
chat.
conversation? Hold on, wait a minute, lads. Why are we using our lips?
Yeah.
This is using way too many... Oh, take them. There you go.
My only question with that is, being sceptics like Ricky and I, whenever we hear a story like that about the paranormal, the first thing we always look for is maybe some other explanation.
Yeah.
Maybe one vague idea.
Lying.
Could be lying.
Chinese whisper.
As I think you pointed out, there are drugs. It's often
Drugs.
an issue as well.
Madness.
Yeah.
Fear. Delusion. Sleep.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many things you go through.
I'm going to go with the drugs.
Before your dead grandmother
Exactly.
pops into the equation
I'm
for
going to
me.
go with the acid.
Right, tell the other story that you totally believe this as a true story, don't you? The fella with the being killed.
Right. Do you know how the other week we were talking about some fella who had his head cut off, and he said, when my head goes into the basket, I'm going to blink a lot. See how many times I can blink.
But if you remember, when Carl first told me that, it was, I think it was Simon or Nick that had pointed out. He goes, no, that's not quite right, Carl. Carl told me that he had his head cut off, and when his head was in the basket, it looked up and said, count how many times I blinked.
Yeah,
But he
sure.
believed that as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he was
yeah.
happy. He was happy with that.
Sure.
Do you know what I
Sorry,
mean?
So yeah,
Go on.
a couple of weeks ago there was a guy. He had his head cut off, and before he had it off, he'd said, "I'm going to blink to show that there's life after death."
And
he'd
he
done it.
did 32 blinks,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So you two were sort of pointing that down the other
Yeah,
week.
we were sceptical of that.
So I looked again
On the internet?
at some other website.
Yeah.
And there's a guy...
Sorry, it's the website, just to clarify, the website is the place where you bought that property on the moon, didn't you? Because it was a bargain.
Right. So this guy...
Finger zumped.
Look, we'll see who's been gazumped when this world ends. I've
Yeah.
got somewhere to go,
Yeah.
all right? And I know you'll be calling me up, saying, "Oh, can I come with you?"
Haven't
I
you
don't
got,
know,
like,
'cause it
2
doesn't
square
exist, does
foot?
it? No, I've got acres.
You're going to have
I've
to
got about-
stand deadly still on the moon in your 2 square foot.
I've got about
There's
20
no place for
acres.
Suzanne. It'll just
Yeah.
be you. I'm
It's-
off, love.
It's all those people with big heads and web feet that've been buying it all these years.
Well, listen, right?
Go on.
Anyway,
Play a record. Tell us a story after. We've been chatting for far
Sorry,
too long
Carl.
here.
No, let's play a record.
Play a tune. We'll come back with
What do
these.
you wanna
What's
play?
this? Another ghost story?
Let's play one of my favourite songs of all time. 'Cause I'm going on holiday and getting into a lovely serene move. Sorrento is probably from that. It's Neil Young, After the Gold Rush.
Beautiful. Still to come, that competition as well. Look forward to that. Carl's quiz.
Yeah. What an amazing track that
Beautiful
is.
tune, yeah.
Neil Young,
Dynamite.
After the Gold Rush. So go on, Carl. Sorry. Go on, Carl.
So let's take us back a few steps, Carl. What's the story?
right, so I did some research, right?
Let's just recap again. There was a guy you read about who had his head